Hello, this is George Senda, the official, the real, the authentic, the original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube imposters, commentators, and definitely trolls, or trolls in Washington State who complain about my Amazon purchases to Los Angeles International Airport. Okay, I got a comment in my channel saying that I'm not paying my responsibilities. It's none of your business what I pay for. It's none of your business if I buy Amazon stuff. There are things on Amazon I need. I need it for my devices. I need it for reading purposes. I buy a lot of cat food and cat litter and things on Amazon for the 6 cats I feed every day. And you're not paying for it. So if you don't like it, shut the hell up. When you start paying for it, then you have a right to criticize me. You have no right to criticize me for anything I do because I'm not doing anything wrong. Now, 2 years ago, Bank of America overdrew my account, took all the money on my bank account, destroyed my good credit. I had a 680 credit score. I tried to get that removed because they did a bill pay where nothing was paid. And I've got the paperwork, and I've got it in the bag, and I've got to find it and go through it again. I found out that they owe me $246 so far after they said repeatedly they owe me nothing. They're just as corrupt as the evil Wells Fargo bank that opened an account in my name. It took me 18 months to get my money back from them, but I made money on the deal because there were so many class actions, civil and so many class actions, federal, local, state, county lawsuits. I got class action money from all of that. So I made about $500, maybe $1,000 off that. I got $218 back from them overdrawing my account. They kept charging me overdraft fees every month, even though I did not tell them to open up an account. The personal banker at the bank said, I was trying to help you. They helped me into bankruptcy. So, my electric company, Pacific Gas and Electric, told me to contact an agency in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I had to do some Berg explaining to them because they kept telling me they did not get my fax. I sent the fax on the 4th of April, and as of 2 or 3 days ago, I kept writing them and saying, here's the fax number, here's the name on my bill, here's the name on my letter from Social Security. And they kept saying, we don't have it. I said, okay, don't be a jagoff, which is an annoying, irritating, or stupid person. Get off the chair, go to the fax machine and check the number or look in the machine or whatever you have to do to find the fax. Well, and I said, I'm born, Pittsburgh, raised and born and raised. And I sent him a picture of the top of the Gulf Oil building, I'm going to call it the Gulf building, with the weather signal, and shows you the weather. You can see the weather depending on the color, 50 miles on a clear day. And showed him an illustration of the guy from Pittsburgh on YouTube. Well, about 30 seconds later, we found the fax. And the very next day, we've approved a grant for you to pay off your entire electric bill, $902. Now, for the last over a year now, I've been paying $57, $60, $80 on my electric bill, but it was so high, and the electric charges keep going up and up and up, and I could never get caught up. My bill has been paid in full. If you don't like that, too bad. I've been struggling for a year. I'm paying down debt. I buy stuff on Amazon. I buy stuff on eBay. I need a new keyboard because the keys fell off, and the up-down key is broken. So there's times I have to buy stuff to just use my computer, not to mention YouTube. There's mail today, so I'll do mail for the channel members. You can become a channel member for $3.99 or $6.99 a month, where you see content nowhere else. My monthly check is pending in the credit union. And I did a video of what they gave me for my birthday early. My birthday will be in 2 days. I turned 72. And here are the channel numbers: 1,409,516 views and 18,973 subscribers. So, like always, if you don't like what I buy and you comment on it, then you're a troll. And you know where you can go. Alright, let's see if anybody's in there. And by the way, we had 25-mile-an-hour winds hit today, and it's really hot in here. It's 75 degrees. So, there we go. Okay, here it is. So, you don't like what I do. And by the way, I'm the one that's paid for everything, not you. And nobody on this nobody watching these videos lately has been helping me with anything. So you have no right to criticize me for anything I do. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just trying to survive like everybody else. All right. But paying that huge bill will be, I owe them $33.33 or something like that. So as soon as my deposit goes in, I will go pay that. I will go pay Citibank. I will go pay Capital One. I will go pay down Target. I will go pay down the other bills I have. I just got a statement for my new credit card. Pay them. And by this time next year, I won't have this problem because all my debt will be paid off, and then you won't have anything to complain about. Now, if I wanted to stop doing this channel completely, or just do it for my channel members, you'd never see anything I talk about because you have to be a member to watch what I do. And, a lot of stuff in here with the on-air sign, I opened that up, see why it isn't lighting up. The 2 on-air signs, my camera light, this 20-inch cinema display, one iPad, one iPhone, several Android phones, things to plug in, plugs and USB devices and charging, wireless charging, and all kinds of other stuff were all gotten on eBay or Amazon. Some things like the cinema display was gotten on Craigslist. So again, and Macs in the bedroom were all gotten off of eBay for the most part. So if you don't, or Craigslist, if you don't like what I do, shut up. I'm tired of it. I'm long ago tired of it. So that's what's going on. The wind was howling here all day. The screen door was shaking. The window frames were shaking. I was expecting Dorothy to come by on her flying house and the Wicked Witch of the West on her broom or on her bicycle. So, finally died down about a half an hour ago. And it was supposedly we're supposed to get some chance of rain. They're talking about La Nina coming back where we get more rain this year. But nothing yet. So, there was rain up about Reno. The Hutties. Well, if that's Jabba the Hutt, that's the only Hutt I know of. There was a Star Wars story somewhere where supposedly Jabba had a wife, and that's why he was on the barge, because he left his wife, and there's a whole planet of Hutts. But it's not something I have about 100 Star Wars paperback books in the bedroom, which I can't get to because I've got it blocked by bins of stuff to put laundry in. And I'm thinking of selling those and all the Star Trek books because they're taking up space, and I could put paranormal books up there or something. But for years I bought a lot of Star Trek and Star Wars books, brand new, and loved reading them. But then they got this trend with both series of zombies on starships and zombies in the Star Wars universe. And they had a Darth that was a zombie. No, this is getting too weird. So I finally stopped buying them when I literally ran out of room. I'll keep the autographed Star Trek books, and that's about it. So, but I have Area 51 books, fiction books I haven't read yet, behind me in the milk crate. And my Captain America sign, Kathy got me. The UFO light above it, lighted sign by the same maker of the Captain America sign, was bought on eBay. Oh yeah, the pressure cooker was bought at a catalog sale. other things I need. But everybody, all these trolls are obsessed with complaining that I buy things. I don't know anybody else who gets criticized for buying stuff to make their life easier. Oh, my George Foreman grill I bought online. I guess I'm supposed to, with a non-working stove, I bought the electric skillet online. I bought my previous pressure cookers, all of which died online, and the electric can up and the magnet fell off online. And oh yeah, one MacBook was given to me. The iBook I bought online. Previous Macs were bought online. I bought my first Mac at a garage sale for $50. I had to run around from store to store with Kathy to get rid of old pennies. $50 Mac. Forma 550. I had my favorite game on there and I should have kept it. So I don't know why you're bringing up the Hutties. That's kind of strange, you know. I mean, but 2 years ago, Bank of America overdrew my bill account with a bill pay. They took all the money out of my bank account. They charged me negative $412. They expected the money back. I refused it. You didn't pay for anything. And I had credit accounts closed. I had perfect credit. And then I got COVID, and that put the second nail in my and final nail in my financial coffin. So I've been struggling ever since. But I've paid down some debt. I'll continue to do it. And next year I'll have the money paid up. Kathy and I were going to go out today if I'd gotten my check, but it is pending. So I'm trying to make her a little more at ease. In June I get to go with her to the dentist. I'd rather have my teeth pulled than to go to the without a dentist. I hate the idea. It's not that I don't mind going with her. It takes so long. I take the van though. I'm gonna get them to pick me up, take me to the dentist, then get them to take me home. It's an all-day trip. Even with the van, it takes 2 hours, 1 hour each way, and you gotta wait. So sometimes I can get the guy, if he's nice, to let me off at Safeway, so I can buy stuff to eat. They also complain about what I eat. None of your business. I gotta eat. Gotta have food. Cat's gotta eat. Must have cat litter. I buy cat litter at Target and I buy cat litter at Safeway. And dry cat food online or dry cat food at Target. I'm feeding 6 cats every day, which is very expensive. So that's about it. Finally be caught up. So, and I have not, except for I take that back. I have not watched any of the J.J. Abrams, however you pronounce his name, Star Wars movies, because I hated the Star Trek Kelvin timeline. It sucked. I love the actors, but destroying Vulcan, killing Spock's mother, having a Khan that tries to destroy the Earth, just general craziness. No, this is not Star Trek. This is some deranged thing in the director's mind that he thinks what Star Trek should be. Gene Roddenberry is spinning in his grave. If there's anything left of him, he send his action to orbit. Oh, here's Kathy. Hold on. Hello? What the hell happened? It disappeared. I hit accept and it went away. Now she can call me back. I try to call her and the phone doesn't ring, so I don't know what the hell to do about that. So anyway, that's what's going on. Hello, I'm live on YouTube. Call me back later.
All right.
Check is still not deposited. Oh, well, she's gone. There's a weird thing where I can talk to her on my computer. But if I try to call her, it rings and it goes in the voicemail. When we go out next whenever she comes over, we're going to stop at T-Mobile, and I want to thank T-Mobile for putting that phone together I got the other day. And I would say, will you please find a way to erase all the voicemails so she can answer her phone? Mailbox is full. She didn't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. So, did the rack of dishes. I got to do laundry. Tomorrow, I will get free food, and my neighbor was supposed to take me. I got to see if she still wants to do it. To the can and bottle place to take all these. I must have about 1,000 cans of bottles in there, and you get rid of them. And then Sunday, I'll go get my free birthday breakfast at Denny's. I'll be 72. So, I took a nap today. Whoops. What did I do there? That wasn't it. I took a nap during the wind, but it was really hard to get to sleep because there was so much noise. Well, I'm a trekker. Trekkie is something that Star Trek fans do not like that term. So I'm a trekker, not a Trekkie. I love Star Wars. I saw it at Grauman's Chinese Theater the first week it came out. It was incredible. I loved the first three films. I did not like the thing with the Padawan and killing little Jedi children and all that. I hated that. So that was the last Star Wars movie I watched. But I've seen all the Star Trek stuff except I didn't like Star Trek Discovery. I did not like the animated. It was like Mickey Rooney and Julie Garland. Hey, let's run a starship. I couldn't stand that one, and I watched a couple of episodes of Picard, and I like that. I didn't like Enterprise at first. I grew to like it. I watched Deep Space Nine, Next Generation, Voyager. Didn't like Voyager at first either. It grew on me. And Lower Decks, that was dumb. They're canceling Lower Decks. And the one show they're doing, which I love, and now we got to wait till 2025 because of the writer's strike, is Star Trek Strange New Voyages, although I really hate the idea of them fighting the Gorn who want to eat you. Voyager had the guys who want to get your body parts. Now we go from that to the Gorn who want to eat humans. Yeah. So, but I love the actors on there, and it's fun. So, and then we'll see. There's talk on Discovery that James Tiberius Kirk, not the guy that played him in the alternate timeline episode of Strange New Voyages, but William Shatner may come on Discovery, back from the dead. And there's a little Easter egg in one of the Picard episodes. In the back of somewhere in a starship, there's an etched outline, and it says corpse of James Tiberius Kirk, and they think it has to do with Section 31. Now, there's Section 31 proposed movie or series. There's Starfleet Academy with young cadets. I don't know if any of those are going to go through. And of course, there's the question, will Star Trek survive if Paramount gets sold to another entity? And that's another animal. So, people are concerned. And then there's talk J.J. Abrams is going to come back and do more Star Trek. They may come out with Star Trek 4 of the Kelvin universe sometime before you and I die. There's still talk about that. So, but one thing about these studios, they'll get something really good, then they'll make something that's an offshoot, like the Marvel movies, and they bombed. So, and too many hero movies. The only one I've seen that wasn't, I saw Shazam and liked it, and I'm tempted to buy. Yes, I'll be buying it, but it was cheaper on eBay than at Safeway. They had it marked down. They had Detective Pikachu marked down, but they wanted $30 for that new sealed. They marked it down to 15. I find them on eBay brand new for $9.99 on Blu-ray. So, and since I bought I bought Kathy's new Blu-ray player online for, since her DVD player died, I bought that for her. That's to keep her sanity since her computer died. It's in the bedroom waiting to be repaired when I have the money. And TV died. The Blu-ray player is working fine now. DVD player, the door broke. And it wouldn't shut, so she couldn't play anything. So, make my girlfriend, make her life a little easier. She's not less distraught. She's very upset about getting dentures and losing all her teeth in June. So, and then I have my own issues. Oh yes, I buy shirts like this one. You buy junk on Amazon. Well, it's not junk to me. You may think it's junk. I look at it as advertising because I do stuff in the paranormal. On UFOs, aliens, Bigfoot. I've done that for years. And people like my shirts. The one with the little kitty cat and the flying saucer. My neighbor said, "Oh, I want one. Where'd you get that?" I said, "Amazon." Now, some people may not be able to wear those because most shirts stop at 3X. Occasionally I can get 4X. Sometimes I can even get 5X. And the one I did with my picture on it from a store in China, it's a Halloween-based shirt. And I'm sure they have others. I have to go back in there and look sometime. And the only picture I get to work on there, I've gotten more comments than that. "Oh, I love that shirt. You're on the shirt. That's so cool." And Kathy has the same shirt because she has the 4X that wouldn't fit me because the buttons wouldn't button. And one of the projects one day, once I get it clean, I go to a tailor and say, "Replace the buttons with Velcro." So I can, and they go down to my waist. Now I need to lose more weight, but that shirt's gotten a lot of compliments. So is this. So is the little kitty. And years ago I had the kitty. The truth is out there, and there was kitties on the UFO from X-Files. I bought X-Files shirts too. So, but I like to have fun. Okay, well, I wouldn't criticize you. Yes, it is. The 2024 election is crucial. I'm laughing because in New York City, see, they've muzzled Donald Trump. Woof woof. They've not. It's by happy birthday to First Lady Melania Trump. I don't consider Biden to be legitimate. Consider Biden to be the illegitimate occupant of the White House. But Melania Trump, it's her birthday, and he commented today that he would love to be spending the day with his wife, but he is forced to stay in court every day like a prisoner, which is terrible. And Trump had cheering construction workers at construction site. A first story was outside the courthouse. I posted that. And they were cheering Trump, 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 USA, USA. And they interviewed this big burly guy. Not fat, just huge. Carrying a box of pizza, or presumably with pizza in there. And how do you feel? And they said, "I'm sick and tired of this inflation. I'm sick and tired of the illegal aliens. I'm sick and tired of the crime. And the tide is turning for Trump." And this is in New York City. And they asked his opinion of Joe Biden, and he said 2 words, one with F, one with Y, and I almost fell off the floor. And this guy named Benny said they should take that clip and make it into a Trump ad. F you. So I was hilarious. By the way, there's squirrels in the window. I'm getting off topic from it, but it's a very cute channel. This lady feeds all these little squirrels that come to her apartment window. She has a wonderful cat that does not bother the squirrels. It likes watching the squirrels, and it doesn't hurt them. Well, today she set down, I think they were almonds. And one of the girls came up and I almost fell off the chair. I was laughing so hard. She had the whole dish of almonds there. And this one named Cutie will come up and eat out of her hand. It's very cute. There's a squirrel named George, and there's another squirrel. Well, this one squirrel came up. I don't. This is a fairly new squirrel. She's got names for all of them. About 10 different squirrels. It didn't take the nut. It dumped the nuts off the dish, put the dish in its mouth, ran onto the ledge, which is the air conditioner, jumped in the bushes and ran across the parking lot with the dish in its mouth. And she's cracking up, and so am I. It was very funny. What was I going to do with the dish? I don't know. It liked the dish. Maybe it liked the smell, or it was going to store its nuts on the dish. That was funny. It's a very cute channel, squirrel. But yeah, I don't know where the port of entry is other than LA and New York, maybe Seattle and maybe Houston. But they're not immigrants. If they're not here legally, they are illegal aliens. They are not migrants. They are not newcomers. These are all buzzwords by the Biden White House and the left. And so, Biden got rid of catch and release. And I talked to my Mexican friends today. And they're from Mexico, and they're here illegally, and they work every day, and they're tired of illegal aliens. So, and like many say, they take jobs away. So, there's another video online of a black woman in Oakland. She goes through her neighborhood that shows you how the Biden economy is so bad. Now, Oakland, I can't use the words I want to use. I wish I could show you this. What's your message to Joe Biden? Construction worker, hard hat, safety vest, big mustache and goatee, and F you. So I got the picture finally. I tried to get that short video and put it on my George Senda, the paranormal news channel, the guy from Pittsburgh Paranormal News Channel, but it wouldn't let me copy the URL. So, I forgot the hell I was saying. But anyway, they destroyed our economy. Now we have pro-Hamas protesters taking over college campuses, graduation and final exams are being suspended, and they're interfering with newscasts. They're attacking Jewish students on campus, and it's horrible because these poor people are supporting, and some are calling for a Palestinian state with the borders going back to 1967, which means they take away land that Israel occupied. And they have no right. We have people on campus for years, the Marxist and leftist professors and the Marxist and leftist and communist presidents in the university allowed these people to protest without question, without saying you can't take over our campus. Since the days of the so-called, which were never free, they're only free speech for the left in Berkeley, the so-called free speech movement. If a conservative wants to speak in Berkeley, they get practically stoned to death. So now the police have moved in Ohio and Georgia, and they're carting them off. So, yeah, I don't know. YouTube could delete your comment. I didn't see it. But if Biden should win, and now the Republicans, to their credit, Laura Trump is on the RNC. They got rid of that other woman who was doing a terrible job running the RNC. And they now are going to have poll watchers. They're going to have all kinds of things. And states have changed the way they count the vote. I don't think they'll be able to get away with crooked crooked dealings. And there's also a video talking about the real reason that Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago was invaded. Apparently there's a binder by the CIA that gives all the details of the vast left-wing conspiracy and all of this stuff that's going on. The court cases and everything else are being directed by two people. And the one person was mentored to become president, and that is Barack Obama. And when he left office, he left a bunch of poison pills all over Washington and the three-letter agencies and all that to go after Donald Trump, even though he was no longer president. And it's also being funded by George Soros. So that there's a Benny, I can't remember his last name, but I think he had that video. And they got the binder. Because Trump had the binder, he legally could have it as president. And all those documents, he legally could have those as president. He's allowed to take them out of the White House for archival purposes and to write books or whatever he wants to do with it. And he declassified that binder. They're terrified of the information in that binder. So this is a corrupt presidency that shouldn't be a president, and a corrupt Department of Justice and corrupt district attorneys in Georgia, New York State, the special counsel, special prosecutor Smith in Florida for the scam case, and the scammiest of scams, the Attorney General of New York, who's also trying to go after Trump. And when I lived in Washington, D.C., I don't know what it is today, but when I was a child at Rock Creek Park in the Soldiers Home Hospital, the squirrels were so tame they would go into your lap, they would eat peanuts out of your hand and popcorn, and they would go to sleep. They were very cute. I have fed squirrels in the Sacramento Capitol Legislature grounds, and one day one squirrel objected to my being too slow. He wanted to express his displeasure, and he jumped him about this high and bit my finger. And I want to tell you, a squirrel tooth is very sharp, and it bled like you know what. And I went in and asked the California Highway Patrol guy, they have them as guards there, and I said, do you have a nurse? Because I got bit by a squirrel. And he looked at me kind of funny. He saw me bleeding. The blood was just dripping. And I said, do I have to have a rabies shot? She said, no, they probably don't have rabies. Just be careful next time. She bandaged it up, and I was fine. But all the other squirrels were patiently sitting here waiting, and they were very cute. And this one just jumped straight up and bit me. I couldn't believe it. And Kathy and I have gone fed geese and ducks and loons here at the marina and at Lake Merritt. We love the duckies. So, and I have fed horses and other animals to deer. Good night, Rhea. Have a great night. All right, that's about it. $902 I don't have to pay off. That means I can use that to pay off other debt. And by next year, all the catalog debt will be paid off. All the credit cards will be paid off. And then I can start giving Kathy money to get us another car. We haven't had a Prius in 5 years. First, I'm going to spend $300 on one of my credit cards when I do pay off all my debt to get a shield to put it on the bottom of the Prius so they don't steal the catalytic converter, they don't cut open the muffler. Our last Prius, while it was parked, they cut off the catalytic converter, and it cost us $200 to replace that. You put the shield for $300, they can't get out the bolts that lock in. You have to have a special tool, and they cannot cut it, steal it. And that's been a problem all across the country, and maybe in Canada, I don't know. So, all right, that is it for this one. I will see you tomorrow. And that's very strange. Ria Dia and Ria 190. I just noticed that there's two different people. I thought it was okay. I didn't realize the names were different. When I'm staring at my camera light, I'm squinting all the time because it's so bright. Have a great night. Get your friends, coworkers, family members, acquaintances, people at the stores to subscribe to the channel, and also join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month. Sunday will be 72. Super chat, PayPal donations, and gifts would be appreciated. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great evening. Stay dry, stay safe, stay hydrated, and watch your electric meter. Bye bye for now.